Hello, how you doing? This is a Nostrovini situation about the comedies of the New York Post, calling out all commissars. Our J.D. Vance has called out to fellow travelers in Europe who are trying to squelch freedom of speech, which they really don't have in Europe. Europe is a liberal dictatorship. They you can't badmouth your feminist, your radical feminists even, or even your radical Muslims who want to kill people. You can't say bad things, even if they do bad things or they talk bad things. They can say bad things to you, but you can't say bad things back. This is not good. This is terrible. That's why we in New York, not New York, this is becoming a Soviet republic if our governor has her way. But the Trump administration is reinstating freedom of speech, where you can say any goddamn thing you want, especially against the woke, who should be put to sleep. Yeah. Rikers Island. In the spirit of the new regime, Rikers Island is gonna be reopened for what you call your basic illegals and your criminal illegals particularly. But because of what they're going to do is they're going to put the worst in first, and then the rest will follow, and this country will become hollow in terms of the illegals. Let's see, Fox and frenemies. Fox and friends. Fox had the ICE chief and our mayor together, and it was like Batman and Robin, or the Green Hornet and Kato. They're going to be working together to get rid of the slime that's invading the city from Venezuela, from Nicaragua, from El Salvador, from all of Central America, as well as other foreign lands because they've let out their basic insane asylums. So they're getting together. For the first time in 4 years, we're having really border control. Yeah. Sorry. Jersey, turn, strike. Now, this is a victory for women and a victory for mothers and fathers. The gay mafia was trying to basically recruit and force transgenderism on the whole layer. They would get your kid, indoctrinate him, and that he didn't know what he was, a boy or a girl. Not sure, as the overall Kink song went, not sure if you're a boy or a girl. You get twisted in the brains, then recruit them into their trap. It didn't work, did it? Because the parents of the United States united and realized the common enemy is a radical movement that wants to castrate children, especially their children. This is not going to go. This will not go. No, sometimes these rich people are nuts. There's a guy who wants to live fat. Now, he doesn't believe in reincarnation. He doesn't believe in going to heaven. He doesn't believe in the dying. Certainly don't believe in that. Let me tell you something. You gotta give it up sometime. And he looked good, I'll tell you that. He looked like a kid. And he put him next to his own kid, and his kid, they look like clones. But I think it's a little upsetting because if he succeeds and people can live to, forever, it's gonna get pretty crowded on this little planet, this little rock we call Earth. And then they're gonna start to shoot people who are not as important or rich or intelligent. Because they're not gonna die of natural causes unless they have free eggs. Or somebody shoots or kills. Or shoots them, but or kills them. No, that would the point of them shooting is to kill. Our governor needs to be ousted. She's becoming a real dictatorship. She was appointed initially. She wasn't the governor. She was appointed, and then when Cuomo got in trouble, he put her in, and then what happens? What happens is the woman. What's going on there? Oh no, gotta look into that. Anyway, she has to be. She's trying to turn this into a Soviet republic. It's not going to work, old lady. Not on my watch. Let's see. Must be my baby. So yeah, she's accusing Mr. Richest man in the world with the rocket ships, of using his rocket ship to impregnate her. Yeah, he has 13 children at this point by last count. The man is seeding the world with genius children. She should be proud and actually be grateful that he impregnated her. She had a special child there. Yeah, got handle on gotaways. We got a handle on the gotaways. We used to have the gotaways, and they got away. Now there's almost no gotaways because we're gonna get them at age. This thing with this war, the border, never gonna end. Ah, a crazy mayor. He's a little skitsy. He's more skitsy than me. He wants to sue the feds for not giving him enough money to reimburse him for taking in these illegals. First off, the illegals are not supposed to be put up in the hotels. You put up who does get the hotel? People who are tourists. Instead, and the Biden administration left the big people with the hole in the bag, holding the bag. Yeah, no hole in the bag too. The bag had a hole and it was being held. Uh, you know, Now as I know, I'm a big Taylor Swift fan in terms of her music. In terms of her character, I think she's a little busy, if you know what I mean. And she looks like she's 15 and she's really 55. So she's made a deal with Satan. It's a known fact. And she supported Kamala Harris with her little cat as opposed to Donald. Well, that's enough. The streets, or more than streets, actor. Was football came up. I think we went too far. He went, Taylor Swift, you can suck my balls. I don't think he wasn't a basketball player. He was a football player. So let me tell you something. You shouldn't do that to the woman. I know she probably deserves it, but you shouldn't. You're a big guy. You get a T-shirt that says something like that. Oh my God. Yeah, the new sheriff in his advanced class. He told the Europeans, you don't persecute Christians, you don't persecute people who are defending the faith. Enough, enough. Oh, yeah. I get mad. I get mad. This is a left-wing world. Well, it's being filed for. They're being overthrown, bit by bit. Bit by bit.